chat. Oh, there it is. Ooh, why does that sound horrible? Dude, that mic sounds horrible. What is that? Why does it sound so bad? Yikes. Test. Yikes. Hello. Test. Alright, it's not that bad, I guess. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's, alright. I guess I can live with it. Do 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 do. I feel like I need music or something. It's too quiet. Alright, got the chat up. I guess I'll let this stream go, and then I'll switch on the mobile stream in a bit. How's the camera? Was it good? Camera good? I need to go get some pop. Some sody pop. Some sody pop. Alright, what do we got? Zero sugar Pepsi, I guess. Is there caffeine in this? Caffeine. Oh, there's caffeine. Huh. Well. Dead man's Pepsi. It's not that bad. Alright. What is our stats look good. Stream looks good. No drop frames. I wonder how long the delay is. Alright. How long is the delay? Test. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have it muted, dude. I'm stupid. Test. Oh, I have it muted, dude. I'm stupid. It's only like a couple seconds. Couple seconds delayed. Alright. Should we start the mobile stream? I feel like I should move the camera over. Put it like right here. I feel like I'm gonna bump it. Is that too straight on? Gotta get the framing right. There we go. Professional here. Alright. Do. Okay. How's the framing on that? Looks good. Let's set up the mobile stream. Get that TikTok. Just kidding. Not doing TikTok. Alright. How do you do this again? I gotta go to YouTube. YouTube app. That's how you stream on YouTube. That makes sense. Can make sure I'm on the right account. That is not the right account. That's the right account. Alright. Click the little plus thing. Allow access. Hopefully it picks up my voice. I got the phone kind of far away. Oh, that is... I don't know where to put the phone camera. Where to put the phone camera? So zoom here. We should put it above the other camera. Let's see. Put that right here. Nope, that doesn't work. Oh. Yeah, this does not work. I'm gonna have to lower the other camera, I think. Like right there. And angle that up a little more. Right there. I still feel like this camera's not gonna work either. Oh, it does extend farther, dude. Dang it. Ouch. All right. Dude, my camera stand just exploded. Okay. There's plastic coming off of it. Shoot. Well, that's annoying. Alright, now I'll go live on the, should I switch this light on? Is that too much glare? Nah, that'll be fine. Go live. Alright, we're live on mobile. Or live in 3 seconds on mobile. I gotta open the other chat. And then we can start opening. We can start opening the goods. The mystery. Oh, why is it doing that? There's my forehead. Why does it always switch the camera like that? Just my forehead, dude. Oh, that's funny. Dude, that audio is so much better on that one. I have like an actual mic on my other one. That's so weird. Alright. Pop out that chat. And we are ready to stream. Perfect. Why is it always switch to top chat? Alright. Shall we begin? Is this in frame? Oh, that was not in frame. Oh. Oh no, I screwed it up. Okay, there we go. Alright, are we good now? Yeah. Alright. Let's open this bad boy up. This is from the Las Vegas ones, I think, last year. This box is. I still have a Chicago one. Oh, that is kind of difficult to open. Oh, that fresh goodness. Oh, that's good. That's some good stuff right there. All right. What goodness do we have in here? Oh, I can do it all fancy like that. All right, which one's it? All right, we're gonna go. Which one am I feeling? Which one am I feeling? I think it is going to be this row and 3 from the bottom. This one's it. Oh wait, that's 4 from the bottom. No, that's 3 from the bottom. All right, this is the good pack right here. That's it right there. That's the one. All right, pack number 1. Fat flaps are leaking from your face up to the screen. It's covering the view. Wow, that is very rude, Tanner. Empty shrine. What is that? Kanushi. Yo, what up, Amazing World? Trick shots. Perform any awesome trick shots lately? Is this in frame? Yeah, it is. I wish there was a way to like zoom. Can you zoom on? Oh, you can zoom in. Oh, there we go. Knight of the Holy Nimbus. Yo, what up, Alfredo? What does he do? Flanking? What is flanking with? Whenever a creature without flanking blocks this creature, the blocking creature gets -1. -1. That's like a mechanic that they don't use anymore, right? Dakra Mystic. Merfolk. Each player reveals card. Oh yeah, if anyone like sees any cards that are worth something, let me know. Because I don't know like any of these cards. I'm too new to Magic for this. Top cards or library. You may put the real cards. I don't know if I want to open this slow. Tide Skimmer. If there's something interesting, I guess I'll. What was that? Drake. 2 or more creatures with flying. Draw a card. Wow. Weaponcraft Enthusiast. That dude looks sick. Like a little. What is it? It looks like an Iron Man character or something. Marvel. Fabricate. Put 2/1/1 counters. We got Summon Undead. Mill 3 cards, then return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, it's a 5 cost. Whoa, what is that border? Blood Knight. I gotta zoom in the other camera. There we go. We got Blood Knight. First strike protection from white. Nice. That's pretty cool. Here, rotate this other camera. There we go. Dude, I should like set all this up properly before I started streaming. Sparksmith. Deals X damage to target creature and X damage to you, where X is the number of goblins in play. What? Oh, it's a creature and you? That kind of... I don't feel like that's not good. Oh, Moment's Peace. I like this card. Prevent all combat damage. Just say, fog, and then you can fog again. Flashback. I like that card. I think that's worth a little bit. Maybe like 80 cents or something. Yeah, that sounds right. Hunter's Mark. Costs 3 less to cast if it targets a blue permanent you don't control. The spell can't be countered. Target creature gets +1/+1. There's a lot of like certain color. Like have to target a blue creature. Batwing Broom. Prevent all combat damage that we dealt this turn if white was spent to play Batwing Broom. Each player loses 1 life for each attacking creature he or she controls. If black was spent to play Batwing Broom, do both. What? Oh, do both if... Wait, what? That's hard to read. Prevent all combat damage if white was spent. And then they lose 1 life for each if they use black. So it's like a white fog. 2-cost Fog for black white. Huh, interesting. We got Bad Moon. Bad Moon Rising. What is that, CCR? Enchantment. Black creatures get 1/1. Put that under black cards. Blazing Root Woah. Gets +2/+0. What? The first pack's the foil? What? Yo, what? Dude, wait. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. First pack's the foil? What? Dude. Okay. Mana short. Tap all lands target player controls, and that player loses all unspent mana. Is that a big pull? I don't even know. Is that a good one? I'm gonna look it up. That's crazy. The first pack. The first pack's the foil. What? How does that work? Oh, that's funny. First pack. Dude, that's crazy. Oh. That's so funny. Alright. Let's see. TCG player. How do you look these up again? Mana short. Mana ain't tall, it's short. For them short kings. Mana short. Future Sight. Is it only... Oh, that's a cheap one. How about foil? Where's the foil? Mana short foil. That's insane that our first pack is the foil. That's so funny, though. How do you... Oh, there's 37 listings. $11 for the foil? Yikes. Is this like the least valuable foil we can pull? I hope we get a second one. Dang, that's tough. It's $11. Oh, alright. Whatever. We're here for the enjoyment of the packs. That's why we're here, right? Right, chat? That's so funny. And then we got Questing Cosplayer. Are any of these even like worth... I feel like a couple of them worth like $2. Alright, I guess we'll sleeve up our foil. Our mana short. We got shorted. Imagine we get 2 foils. There's a foil in our pack we picked out. That'd be crazy. Alright, I guess we'll go with this one. That's insane that our first pack is the foil. I can't believe that. Genju of the Fields. What is it? Plains. Enchanted Plains becomes a 2/5 white spirit creature. This creature deals damage. Wait, this might be good in... It's a 1 cost? You can pay 2. I wonder if that'd be good in Black Panther. A 2/5 spirit creature. Oh, it doesn't have flying, though. That's still pretty big. What's the 1/1 counters on it? 2 costs? That might be decent. And when it's put in the graveyard, you may return it to your hand. Spirit Link. Chain creature. When a chain creature deals damage, you may gain that much life. Wow. That gives something lifelink. Very cool. Spirit Noble. It's a fairy. Other creatures you control with flying get +0/+1. Eh. That's... eh. Vedalken Dismisser. That sounds right. Target creature... Wait. Put target creature on top of its owner's library. That's a 6 cost? Oof. That's steep. Boggart Harbinger. Harbinger, that sounds right. Oops. Spilled maybe I shouldn't be drinking Mountain Dew. Or Pepsi, I mean. Alright, what's you? Goblin Shaman. Comes into play, you may search your library for a goblin card, reveal it, and then shuffle your library. 3 cost. Skurg Familiar. Ooh, I like the art on that. That's nice. Imp. It's an imp. Choose and discard a card. Add black to your mana pool. Play this ability as a mana source. That's kind of steep. 5 cost. Wait, can you do that? You can do that multiple times. So you just like discard your hand. I wonder if it's usable for something. I feel like there's cheaper ways to discard cards from your hand though. All right, we got Crimson Fleet Commodore. What is this? This is from. I recognize that. What is that from? Command. What is that? Command. It's some commander set, isn't it? Enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. These are expensive cards. Like they're all like 4 or 5. That one's a 6. High cost cards. That's from Mirrodin. I know that one. Gets +2/+0 until end of turn. That's colorless. Or do I have colorless? Colorless. Where's that red? I don't. Yeah, I guess it'd be red. Wirewood Guardian. Forest Cycling. 7 cost, 6/6 with Forest Cycling. Ooh, that's a game winner right there. Struggle for Skemfar. Put a 1/1 counter on a target creature you control. Then that creature fights up to 1 target you don't control. 4 cost. Oh wait, it has Foretell. Pay 2 and exile this card from your hand face down. Cast it later. Turn for its Foretell cost. That's kind of expensive for a fight spell, isn't it? I feel like fight spells are usually 2. Yo, it's a 0 cost. Equipped creature has tap to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Equip 1. Huh. And she got the heavies. Whew. Alright, that's pretty cool. Put that one back here. Ranger of Eos. There's a battlefield, you may search your library for up to 2 creature cards with mana converted mana cost 1 or less, reveal them and put them into your hand. That's decent. 4 cost. Dazed and confused. May return an island you control to its owner's hand rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Counter target spell unless controller plays 1. Rashadan Port. This is our future sight border. Wow, that art is really nice. Beautiful. Beautiful art right there. Tap target land. What's the point of that? Can't they just tap it for mana when you do that? Oh, I guess I don't know the use for that. Colossal Dreadmaw. Alright, number 3. I hope that's not our foil for the fox. Flicker Wisp. Comes into play to remove another target permanent from the game and return that. Wait. Oh, you're flickering with the Flicker Wisp. That's crazy. What a surprise. 3 cost for a flicker, it doesn't seem that bad. And it's a 3/1 flyer. What if you flicker the Flicker Wisp? Flicker the Flicker Wisp. So like begin a loop of flickering. Starlit Angel. Wow. Wow, this art is so cool. There's some really good art on these old cards. To soar as high as hope, to dive as swift as justice. Just a 3/4. Frost Trickster. Enters the battlefield. Tap target creature and opponent controls. That creature does untap during its controller's untap step. Put a stun counter on it, basically. Talrand's Invocation. Put 2/2/2. That's hard to say. Put 2/2 blue drake creatures tokens with flying onto the battlefield. Noxious Ghoul. Dang, that art is sick. Whenever it knocks your school or another zombie comes into play, all non-zombie creatures get -1, -1. Yo, that could go in my zombie deck. In the Aether Drift one. Go blank. Target player discards 2 cards and exiles all cards from that player's graveyard. Dang. Huh. That's cool. A graveyard hate. Explosive Welcome. Deals 5 damage to any target and 3 damage to any other target. Add 3. It's an 8 cost. Whew. When would you ever get that 8 cost? Dude, that would take so long to get out. Be kind of cool with Storm, though. Play a bunch of stuff. Oh, you wouldn't really be able to play a bunch of stuff because it's an 8 cost. Wait, where's my red? Oh, there's my red. Oh, we got a land. A desert. You can tap to pay 1 life and add a red mana to your pool. You can sacrifice to deal 2 damage to each opponent. I wonder if I could run that in my desert deck. I feel like that'd be decent in there. I'll put lands right here. Wait, I should put that colorless one over here. Do that. Artifact. Kenrith's Transformation. There's a battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a green elk. I feel like I've seen that one before. Streetwise Negotiator. Backup one. Assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. That would go with that, wasn't there a Tarkir commander that does that? I think there was. I don't remember which colors it is, though. Cannot remember. Alright. Spawning Pit. Sacrifice creature, put a charge counter on Spawning Pit. Remove 2 charge counters from Spawning Pit. Create a 2/2 colorless spawn artifact creature token. That seems good. Sack creature. That's a good sack outlet. And then you get more to sack. That seems really good. Do people use that card? Oh, we got a legendary. Trostani, Selesnia's Voice. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. And you can populate. I'm gonna be populate. Nah, it doesn't work. Stitcher's Supplier. What? Wasn't this in Duskmourn? I think this was in Duskmourn. Enters the battlefield or dies. Mill 3 cards. It's a zombie. Big Stone. Creature with power 3 or greater. Don't untap during their controller's untap steps. Ooh. That's fun. That's fun for one person. Spuzum Strategist. You make all choices for Spuzums you control. Wow, that's incredible. Alright. I feel like I should speed up, but I like reading all the cards. Banishing Light. That's in Foundations. Cloud Goat Ranger. Those are some big dogs. Look at those things. Look at them feet. When it comes into play, put 3/1/1 white Kithkin soldier creature tokens into play. Tap 3. Untapped Kithkin you control, and it gets +2/+0 and gains flying until end of turn. That seems awful. Suit Up. That's from Kamigawa. Until end of turn, target creature or vehicle becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 4/5 and draw a card. Decent. Kelpie Guide. What is that? It's a beast. Untap another target permanent you control. Tap target permanent. Activate only if you control 8 or more lands. I think there's better ways to make stuff tap. Alright, we got Void Beckoner. Beckoner of the Void. Void. I said Void. Death Touch. Oh wait, I used this when I did a draft. And I never got it out. Because it's so high cost. Because it's an 8 cost. I don't know why I think I just cycled it eventually. I don't remember what I gave Death Touch to. Diabolic Servitude. That text is really small. Why is the text so much smaller than all the other? I guess this one's kind of small. Nope, it's smaller than that. This is battlefield. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. When the creature put onto the battlefield with Diabolic Servitude dies, exile it and return Diabolic Servitude to its owner's hand. When it leaves the battlefield, exile a creature put onto the battlefield with what? Oh my god. That is so much like back and forth. When it enters, you return a card to the battlefield, and then when the creature dies, you exile that card and return Diabolic Servitude to its owner's hand. And then when this leaves the battlefield, what? You already exiled it though, I thought. Isn't it already exiled from the second thing? Or am I reading this wrong? Leaves the battlefield and exile the creature put on the battlefield. Wait, so this goes on the battlefield. The creature comes out of the graveyard on the battlefield. When that dies, exile. Isn't this on the battlefield still? I don't get it. Rabbity Battery. What? Equipment Rabbit. What in the world? Creature has +1/+1 and has haste. It's 1 cost to equip. That doesn't seem that bad. A red. Gives it haste and 1/1. It's not horrible. Goblin Crater Maker. Sacrifice. Goblin Crater Maker. Choose one. Crater Maker deals 2 damage to target creature. Destroy target colorless non-land permanent. Hero's Bane. Hydra. Enters battlefield 1/1 counters on it. And then you can put 1/1 counters on based on the power. Hedge Troll has a white regenerate. Interesting. And it has +1, so it's a 3/3. I guess regenerate for 1 is kind of nice. Oh, we got another desert. Why is there so many deserts in this? Deals 1 damage to target attacking creature. Activate only during the end of combat step. That doesn't seem amazing. Oh, Crystalline Crawler. That's a rare. There's a battlefield 1 with a 1/1 counter on it for each color of mana spent to cast it. I think I have the futures. There's a future set one of this, isn't there? I think I have that one. Remove 1/1 counters on it to add mana of any color, and then you can put a 1/1 counter on it by tapping. Pretty good. Hey, Catheter's Crusade. Got that one a couple times. Yo, we got the Forest Bear. Let's go. Dude, that card's so good. Rawr. That's what he's saying. You complete me. Dude, this card is so... It doesn't make any sense. Your life total is greater than 10. It becomes 10 for the rest of the game. Your maximum life total is 10. You get an emblem with pay 2 life, add 1 mana of any color. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card and lose 1 life. That just seems like an awful card. Glad that's not a real one. Alright. You complete me. Angelic Exaltation. Yes. I can read. Do I swear I'm dyslexic? Whatever creature you control attacks alone, it gets X+X. Until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. That seems decent. Shelter. Looking so majestic. Looks like a model. Target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Draw a card. A Thwart. You may return 3 islands you control to their owner's hand instead of paying Thwart its mana cost. Yikes. 3 islands? That's a lot. Counter targets. I guess you gotta really counter that spell. Viral Drake. Infect. Ew. And proliferate. Flying 1/4. Huh. Interesting. Fludging Jin. During your upkeep. It deals 1 damage. What? It's a 2-cost, 2/2 flying. It deals 1 damage to you. Cool. Very cool. Seems, yeah. Seems very good. Good card. Alright, we got Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Bloodthirsty Aerialist. 3-cost, 2/3 flying. That's better than the other card. The other card that does 1 damage to you. Rimrock. Rimrock Knight. What is that art? He's running away from rocks? He's a 2-cost, 3/1 that can't block. And you can also do an end adventure. Target creature gets +2/+0. Skewer the Critics. Hey, that's a recent card. What set was that in? Outlaws? I think it was in Outlaws. Alright. Spectacle. Deals 3 damage to any target. Quirion Dryad. Yo, she got some locks. Whenever you cast a spell, is white, blue, black, or red. Put a 1/1. What? Put a 1/1 counter on Dryad. Huh. Any of the colors. Except for green. Interesting. Bloth Woodcrasher. A landfall. Or land enters the battlefield under your control. Gets 4/4 and gains trample. We got Crystal Grotto. And enters the battlefield. Scry 1. Wow. That's a very common card. Seen that one a few times. Grist the Hungry Tide. Seen that one a couple times too. Isn't the value of this one going up a little bit? I think it's up like 50 cents now. That's a lot of reading. I don't want to do all the reading. Alright, that one goes over here. Gitaxian Probe. Look at target player's hand, draw a card. Play a blue or a was it Phyrexian? What are they called? Phyrexian. Lose life. I don't know what it's called. Serenity. That art's pretty cool. It's kind of faded though. That's weird. Beginning of your upkeep, destroy all artifacts and enchantments. They can't be regenerated. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. A 2-cost. Dang. And it's enchantment. That's a little bit harder to remove. I wonder if I have any decks I could use that in. That's interesting. Tax Taker. That's a lot of text. I'm not going to read that. Alright. On to the next. Oops. Onward and upward. What is this? Stuff on my, there's extra stuff in my pack. Make sure we're still alive. Alright. No drop frames. That's good. Alright, we got Reveal Squad. Reveal Squad? Reveal Squad? Whenever you're attacked, it's untapped. You may untap all creatures you control. Wonder if that's good. Nah. Step Links. There's the battlefield under your control. It gets 2/2. It's like the other card, but weaker. Aven Fisher. Aven Fisher is put into a graveyard from play. You may draw a card. 4 cost? Eesh. It's a high cost to draw a card. I mean, it is a 2/2 flyer, but eesh. Specimen Collector. Enters the battlefield. This is the one where it creates a bunch of random stuff, isn't it? Green squirrel creature token and a blue crab. And when it dies, create a token copy that's a copy of target token you control. Indulgent Tormentor. Dude, that art is sick. I like how he has a little knife there. He's He's got a little knife ready. He's probably got like teeth and claws. His fingers are like not as long as the knife. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card unless target opponent sacrifices a creature or pays 3 life. That seems good. Flying 5/3 for 5 cost. Yeah, that seems solid. Sheoldred's Edict. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Each opponent sacrifices a planeswalker. Where have I seen that? Was that repinned in something recent? We got Annex Hardened in the Forge. A legendary enchantment creature. Equal to your devotion to red. Whenever Annex or another non-token creature you control dies, create a 1/1 red satyr creature token. Creature can't block. If the creature had power 4 or greater, create 2 of those. Huh. That's not the worst. Not the best, but not the worst. Bloodmark Mentor. Goblin Warrior. Red creatures control at first strike. That seems pretty good. A little 1/1 out there. Gaia's Gift. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control against Reach, Trample, Hexproof, and Indestructible. That seems like that card that's in Bloomburrow. What is it? Overprotect? It's like that same thing, except I don't think it has Trample. That's a lot. Hexproof and Indestructible. That's a 2 cost. Axebane Guardian. Defender. Add X mana and any combination of colors to your mana pool where X is the number of creatures with Defender you control. Defender. Mayhem Devil. Whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, Mayhem Devil deals 1 damage to any target. That could go in Deadpool. Maybe. It's a 3 cost 3/3. And they have to sacrifice every time Deadpool, if you're blinking Deadpool. That seems like very inefficient, but I mean, it could go in there, I guess. Nullhide Pharax. Hexproof. You can't cast non-creature spells. It's a 4 cost 6/6. Lose all abilities until end of turn. Any player may activate this ability. What? That seems not fun. Spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard Nullhide Pharax. Put it onto the battlefield instead of putting it into your graveyard. Huh. Oh, wait. So they can pay so it doesn't do the non-creature thing? Why would they want to activate that, actually? Oh, because it removes Hexproof? Yeah, I guess it removes Hexproof. Wait, how do they use it if it has... Is that not targeting when they use the ability? Yeah, I guess it's not targeting. They're just using the ability. Yep. We got Sarkhan. Sarkhan using Fireblood. He's relevant, isn't he? Dragon guy. I discard a card. If you do draw a card, add 2 mana of any combination colors. Spend this mana only to cast dragon spells. 2 mana. Create 4 5/5 red dragon creature tokens with fly. I wonder if this has gone up since Tarkir. Let's check the value. Name that price. We got Sarkhan. These nuts. I don't know how to spell Sarkhan. It's H-A. Sarkhan. Sarkhan Fireblood. Where is it? There it is. Let me click it. Let me click the dang thing. Dude, I cannot set Mystery Booster 2. Out of stock. How much was it? Oh, it's because I have foil selected. $1.24. Wow, what a moneymaker right there. Dang. Oh, it's gone up in price actually since Tarkir came out. It went up a whole 10 cents to 80. It went from 70 cents to 80 cents. Whew. Big money maker there. How much was it when it launched? $4.28. I think it looks kind of cool with the white border, though. Huh. All right. Filters. Oh, let's me search. Okay. And we got Swords to Plowshares in the future set. I love this one. Looks so sick. Love me some future sight Swords to Plowshares. Too long didn't read? Yes, sir. On to the next. Alright. That's crazy. No one said anything in the other, no, like the horizontal shot. It's live, right? Do, 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 do. Analytics. We had one viewer. Right at the beginning. Wow, we're popping off on that. That channel's climbing like crazy. Wow. Huh. Okay. It is what it is, you know? Alright. What do we got? Feeling a foil on this one? Nah, the foil's in the other pack that I picked out. Feel it. Ramsian Rally. Control planes, you may tap an untapped creature you control instead of paying its mana cost. Creatures you control get +1/+1. There's a lot of these ones where you like do something and then you don't have to pay. Untap creature to get 1/1. Samurai of the Pale Curtain. Fox Samurai. Cool. Friend would be put into a graveyard, removed from the game instead. Ooh, Exiles, huh? That'd be good in that Aether Drift commander. I can't remember. Ooh, a Sliver. All Slivers have tap to tap target permanent. Cool. Code of Constraint. Ugh. Gross. Endless Stream. Scream. Endless Scream. he looks like he has endless stream. Yo, he got some peck, dude. He benches like 250. That's not even a lot. He benches like 400. Enchanted creature gets +X/+0. Cool. He'll be screaming till the end. Oh wait, never mind. It's endless. Disturbed Burial. That's pretty dark. Buyback. They pay an additional 3 when you play this spell. If you do, put it into your hand instead of in your graveyard. Turn target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. You could pay 5 to get this back in your hand. Huh. That seems cool. Dead and Gone. Deal 2 damage to target creature. And then return target creature you don't control to its owner's hand. Very cool. Volatile Claws. Why are they purple? Is there like purple blood magic or something? I don't know what's going on here. Until end of turn, creatures you control get +2/+0 and gain all creature types. It's from Modern Horizons 1. Rise of the Ants. The ants will rise. Dude, that reminds me of like King Kong. Like those giant, or like when the ant. No, that's Indiana Jones. Wow. Indiana Jones, the Crystal Skull? Ew, why did that come to my head? Ugh. Create 2/3/3 green insect creature tokens. You gain 2 life and has flashback. Finn the Fangbearer. This is in Foundations, isn't it? I think. Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. That's a fun commander. That sounds really fun. Hey. 3 colors. Nomad Outpost. Hey, this one's worth a bit. This one's worth like $8, I think. Wait, no, maybe it's more than that. I just recently saw this card. Because I was looking through my list of treasure cards. The beginning of your end step, exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Whenever you play a card from exile, create a treasure token. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's worth a bit. Definitely recently I saw it. Wow, I cannot click. There we go. Where's my keyboard? Oh, it's over there. Alright, we got prosper. Live long and prosper. Prosper Tomebound. What does Tomebound mean? We got... It's out of stock. Oh, it's because I chose the foil version again, didn't I? Dang it. I don't know why I have the filter on. Alright, what is it? It is $8.71. What a banger. And we got Wishclaw Talisman. What is in his hand? Is that like a dead hand? What is that? I can't tell what that thing is. Whatever it is, it looks creepy. And I don't like it. Enters the battlefield with 3 wish counters. Pay 1 and tap. Remove a wish counter from Wishclaw Talisman. Search your library for a card. Put it into your hand. Then shuffle. An opponent gains control of Wishclaw. Activate only during your turn. Huh. So it's like a tutor for everyone? Well, everyone eventually? Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. My mouse isn't working. There we go. Cunning Wish. You may reveal an instant card from what card you own from outside the game and put it into your hand. So it's just Wish, but different. Because it has to be an instant? Okay. Sideboard stuff, I guess. Subgoif. I hate the playtest cards are so dumb. Oh, I don't hate them. They're just dumb. Alright. Even Square. Flying. Exalted. When the meek charge into battle, courage becomes infection. Do they need to bring back more of like the flavor text? What's this one? Oathbreaker, I cast you out. Banisher Priest. Enter the battlefield. Exile target creature an opponent controls until Banisher Priest leaves the battlefield. 3 cost exile. That's pretty decent. Cerulean Wisps. Target creature becomes blue until end of turn. Untap that creature, draw a card. What's the point of making it blue? What do you say? Sajiri Merfolk. As long as you control planes, has first strike and lifelink. A 2-cost 2/1 with first strike and lifelink? That seems pretty decent. Because you're... Oh, we have to have planes. Blue-white, I guess. Vendetta. That's a hardcore art. It's getting murked. Destroy target non-black creature. It can't be regenerated. You lose life equal to that creature's toughness. That's pretty good. 1 cost. Vendetta. Bog down. Kicker. Sacrifice 2 lands. Target player discards 2 cards from his or her hand. If you pay the kicker cost, That player discards 3 cards. You have to sack 2 lands to get them to discard 1 extra card. It seems awful. Flame Javelin. Deals 4 damage to target creature or player. Simple. Very simple. Goblin Wizardry. What is it? Is it farting on? What is it doing? What is that thing? I don't want to know actually. Don't tell me. Create 2/1/1 red goblin wizard with prowess. Decent. Brood Monitor. Devoid. And enters the battlefield. Put 3/1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature tokens onto the battlefield. They can sack to get 1 mana. 5 or 6 cost. That's not horrible. Scale up. Till end of turn, target creature you control becomes a green worm. And you can overload for a 6 cost. Oh, we got another Tri-land. Or what is it called? 3. I don't know what they're called. Blue Egg Green. Comes into play tapped. We got God Pharaoh's Gift. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie against haste until end of turn. I feel like this is in the commander deck, isn't it? The Aether Drift one? I think it definitely is in there. Oh, let's go. Ice Crown Scepter. That's a banger. Nice. Imprint. And we got Reset. That art's cool. Cast a spell only during an opponent's turn after their upkeep step. Untap all lands you control. 2 cost. Huh. I mean, it kind of looks like you're bluffing for 2 blue for a Manus or a counter. I guess it'd be kind of... Well, you gotta... Do you have to do it directly after their upkeep step? Cast a spell only during an opponent's turn after their upkeep step. Can you do it anytime until the end of their turn? I don't know how that works. I don't know the rules for that. What are the rules? We're getting a lot of blue. I guess there's 2 white. And our foil's a blue. Twofer. Keeper of the Full Grip. Got that grip. You got that grippy. Twofer got that grippy. Got that full grippy. Alright. What do we got here? War Priest of Thune. Enters the battlefield, you may destroy target enchantment. Unbounded Potential. That art's kind of cool. Very majestic with the horsey in the background. Put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. And you can proliferate. Entwine. Choose both if you pay the entwine cost. That's not horrible. Put 2 on 1 counter. That's like 4 counters. Huh. There's another one. We could go in Black Panther, I guess. Alright, we got Shipwreck Dowser. Prowess. Enters the battlefield, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. 6 or 5 cost. Target creatures get -1 or -2, -0 until end of turn. Draw a card. Yeesh. Mad Auntie. Other goblin creatures you control get 1/1. And then you can tap to regenerate another target goblin. Is there another art of this? I feel like I've seen that one before. Blot Out. That art is intense. Target opponent exiles a creature or planeswalker they control with the greatest mana value among creatures and planeswalkers they control. That kind of sucks that they have the option. Well, I guess there's not that many planeswalkers anymore, so I guess it'd just be a creature most likely. 3 cost to exile a card. Torch Breath. Spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets a blue permanent. Love blue hate. It's great. The spell can't be countered. Oh, and it can't be countered. Deals X damage to target creature. Or, it's only a creature. Twin Inferno. Cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn. Copy that spell. Choose new copies for the target. Or for targets for the copy. I read that backwards. Target creature you control gains double strength. Sheltering Word. Target creature you control gains hexproof until end of turn. You gain life equal to that creature's toughness. That's alright. I don't know. I feel like I should be writing these. That's like a 3 out of 10. Oakham Adversary. Elf Warrior. That doesn't look right. Oh, why does it look weird? Is that like a snake or a worm? He's riding a worm? That's what it looks like. Spell costs 2 less to cast if an opponent controls a green permanent. Death Touch. Deals combat damage to player, draw a card. If they have a green. That might be good in Commander. 2 cost, 2/3 Death Touch. And you get a draw if it does the combat damage. Seems decent. Decent card. Savella, Ice Shaper. Ooh, it's a snow creature. Create a colorless snow artifact token named Icy Manalth. With tap to add 1 mana of any color. You can pay 8. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may cast a spell from among them without paying this mana cost. Pay 8? Dude, you gotta have some big stuff in your library for that. That's steep. Sublime Epiphany. That's some weird art. What is that? It's like a staircase? I don't know what that's supposed to be. Choose 1. Counter target spell. It's a 6 cost to just... Oh, 1 or more. Dude, I was going to say a 6 cost to counter a spell. Yikes. Counter target activated or triggered ability. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, or target player draws a card. That's a lot to choose from for 6. Leyline of Sanctity. The white with the white border looks so good. Like that's the best color of those. The black one looks kind of weird. Did I get any black ones? Oh, there's one. It just looks, I don't know. Looks odd. You have hexproof. Mana Bond. Beginning of your end step, you may reveal your hand and put all land cards from it onto the battlefield. If you do, discard your hand. That's a ramp, I guess. That's one way to ramp. It's a 1 cost. Is that good? I guess if you're doing like a graveyard, like green, yeah, because then if you have something out, then you could just tap with all the land. I don't know. Renin 1. I think this is one of the more valuable playtest cards. I think. Alright. Are we like halfway up? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12, 13, 14. No, we're going slow. I need to speed this up, I think. Spend too much time reading. It's just interesting reading all the cards. Discard a card from your hand to show target artifact or enchantment. Pay 2 and then tap it. That's so slow. Even Changeling. Haven't shapes or changelings gone up since Tarkir? This one just has flying. Well, that might be. I don't know. 2/2 flying changeling, maybe. Curse of Verbosity. Champ player and champ player is attacked. Draw a card. Each opponent attacking that player does the same. Dude, I love cards like this where you just hate one person. It's so funny. Oh, it's so mean but so funny. Curiosity. We got Verbosity and we got Curiosity. Whenever an enchanted creature deals damage to an opponent, may you draw a card. So many draw spells. Falcon Wrath Noble. Vampire Noble. Oh, excuse me. Oh, another creature dies. Target player loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. 4 costs. There's like better ones than that. Throat shitter. Oh, throat slitter. Yo, she's jacked. Look at them arms. Or is it? It's good. I'm down, honestly. Ninjutsu deals combat damage to player. Destroy target non-black creature that player controls. 5 cost ninjutsu. Interesting. Strafe. Is that a ship? What is that? They have spaceships in Magic? Oh, it's got like a... What is that? It's like a wing? Huh. When it deals... Strafe deals 3 damage to target non-red creature. Electrostatic Field. Defender. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell. Deals 1 damage to each opponent. Didn't they reprint that in something recently? I recognize that one. Silver Glade Elemental. You may search your library for a forest card and put that card into play. If you do, shuffle your library. 5 cost, a land tutor. 4/4. We'll go to a 5 out of 10. Alright, we got Restock. Return 2 target cards from your graveyard to your hand. And you exile it. It's expensive. 6. No, it's a 5 cost. Viridian Longbow. Creature has tapped. This creature deals 1 damage to any target. Very cool. What? Okay, we didn't see that yet. My finger slipped. Dang it. Clothis, God of Destiny. Indestructible as long as your devotion to red and green is less than 7. Clothis isn't a creature. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, exile target card from a graveyard if it was a land card. And red or green. Is this good? Main phase, exile card from graveyard. Oh, it's from a graveyard. Otherwise, gain 2 life, deal 2 damage. Whiteout! That's sick. All creatures lose flying until end of turn. Sacrifice Snowland, return whiteout. That's so cool. It's just white. And we got a second foil. That's insane. Gush. We return 2 islands to your control. Oh my gosh. 2 islands you control to their owner's hand rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Draw 2 cards. Dang, that's crazy. We got 2 foils and they're both blue. 2 foils. See, I opened 2 of these and got nothing. That's... Annex. That's too much. I don't want to read all that. That's crazy. We got 2 foils. You streaming? Yeah. You want to take a picture of this? Yeah. And send it to the group. I got 2 foils in the Mystery Booster 2 box. Wow. That's so rare. They're not very good foils, but what are you doing? Why are you taking like 8 pictures?
That's only like 3.
I wonder if that one's worth anything.
I don't think you can even tell that they're foils.
Wait, it's $60? Oh, Canadian? What is that like?
Can you tell that they're foils?
Just say they're foils. 2 foils in the Mystery Booster 2 box. Is Gush a good card? That's insane that I got 2. The first pack was the foil. I was like, well, this box is done. The other one was a mana short. What? Is my face in there?
The first picture is just it's out of focus.
Is it? That's funny. For some reason, the mic sounds awful on the other stream. I don't know what's up with it. I gotta figure out a better audio with the other computer. Karametras. Karametras? Sure. Blessing. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Hexproof and indestructible. Very fun. Beloved Chaplain. Protection for creatures. 1/1 2 cost. What was the flavor text? Nomad and Nantuko, eagle and elephant. All the birds and beasts are charmed by his quiet dignity. Beautiful. What? Dude, there's some goofy art. There's some very goofy art. Command of Unsummoning. Only after your attack. What? Play Command of Unsummoning only after you're attacked. Before you declare interceptors, return any 1 or 2 attacking creatures to their. Is that really hard to read, or am I just dumb? I think that was really hard to read. Play Command of Unsummoning only after you're attacked. You are attacked. Oh, after you're attacked. Okay. Before you declare interceptors. Huh. They used to call it interceptors before it was defender? Slivers can't be blocked except by slivers. Wow, classic sliver. Strands of Night. Pay 2 life. Sacrifice a swamp. Put target creature card from your graveyard into play. Cool. Oh, that's funny. He was talking about $60 Canadian, and then like the USD Canadian thing popped up on the computer. You know how it like shows like the percents that it moves? Negative 0.83%. Diregraph Horde. Enters the battlefield. Create 2/2/2 black zombie creature tokens with Decayed. We do exile up to 2 target cards from graveyards. That's doing a lot, but not doing a lot. Oh, we got a dragon. Create a charge token. Pay 2 to get a charger token? And it's a 3/2, and it can't block. That seems amazing. Swelter. Swelter deals 2 damage to each of 2 target creatures. Diligent Farmhand. Is that the Swords to Plowshares guy? Looks kind of similar. I don't know. Whoop, we spoiled the upcoming cards. Sacrifice, search your library for basic land card and put that card into play tapped and shelve your library. If it's in your graveyard, Muscle Burst effect counts it as Muscle Burst. What the heck is Muscle Burst? Okay, that must be part of that set, I guess. It'd be funny if that other card wasn't in Mystery Booster 2. Wicker Bow Elder. Comes into play with a -1/1 counter on it. Remove a -1/1 from it and destroy target artifact or enchantment. So it comes as a 3/3 and then you can destroy. Isn't that like the same as? No, it's not. Never mind. As what's that elf? Why am I? It's like a common. Why can't I remember the name of it? This is like a. Okay, forget. My brain's not working right now. Firemind Vessel. Enters the battlefield tapped. You can tap to add 2 mana of different colors. Huh. I wonder if that'd be good in. Wait, it enters tap though. That sucks. An artifact that enters tap? That sucks. AC, Tyrant of Gyre Strait. Play additional land on each of your turns. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. That's a good card right there. Soul of Theros. Vigilance, 6/6, 6 cost. You can pay 6. Creatures you control get 2/2 and gain first strike and lifelink. And then you can exile it from your graveyard. Creatures you control get 2/2 and first strike and lifelink. That seems pretty decent. Seems like a pretty decent card. A 0 cost artifact. Sacrifice to exile target player's graveyard. Tormhod's Crypt. There's a lot of graveyard hate in this set. That's funny. Katzuk, Mighty Guitarist. He's shredding. Okay, now this pack that I picked out, there's no way there's a foil in there because we already got 2. There's no way it's possible to get 3. I don't think. Even 2 is super rare. Wakestone Gargoyle. Defender and flying. Loam Lion. Just +1/+2. Control Forest. Wicked Slumber. Convoke. Convoke's cool. I like Convoke. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Put a stun counter on either of them. Then put a stun counter on either of them. What? Tap up to 2 target creatures. Put a stun counter on either of them. Then put a stun... Oh, so you can put it on the same one? That's really weird. Why would they word it like that? It seems excessive. Breakthrough. I like that art. Was he thinking about books? Okay, so he's like thinking about books and like a story that's happening from the book. Draw 4 cards, then choose X cards in your hand and discard the rest from it. That's a lot of draw. That seems solid. Choose X cards in your hand and discard. Oh, I guess not really. Because if you choose 0, then you have to discard all of them. Then choose X cards in your hand. So if you choose 0, then you discard all of them. Dang. So you have to keep the 4 card. Oh, I guess you have to pay like a lot. 11 to keep all of them if you have a full hand. Huh. I wonder if that'd be good for something. Oops. Zulport Enforcer. A level up card. I've never used a level up card. Reaping the Graves. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. You can storm. Storm with graveyard like returning your hand. That's kind of cool. Blade Sliver. All slivers get plus. I should just make a sliver deck out of all the list cards that have a sliver. Mog Conscripts. Cannot attack unless you have successfully cast a creature this spell this turn. Yes. That doesn't sound good. Invigorating Surge. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control, then double the number of 1/1 counters on that creature. 3 costs, so we need double. That could go in Black Manta. That might be good. Far Wanderings. Search your library for a basic land card. Put that card into play tapped, and then shuffle your library. Threshold. Instead of search your library for 3 basic land cards and put them into play tapped and shuffle your library. You have threshold if 7 or more cards are in your graveyard. 3 costs to get 3 basic lands. That seems decent. Angel of Despair. Do I have one of these? No, never mind. Enters the battlefield, destroy target permanent. A 7 cost. 5/5 to destroy target permanent. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Coffin Queen. I have the playing card one of this from that Secret Lair. May choose not to untap Coffin Queen during your untap step. Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. When it becomes tapped, or you lose control of Coffin Queen, exile that creature. Seems solid. Why does this look off-center? Am I crazy? It looks off-center to me. I don't know. I'm probably crazy. Elvish Spirit Guide. Exile it from your hand. Add a green. Wow, that's Very good. Elvish Reclaimer. Gets 2/2 as long as there are 3 or more land cards in your graveyard. You can pay 2 and tap to sacrifice a land. Search your library for a land card. Oh, a land card? Any land card? It's a 1 cost? Yo, I might be able to use this. Pay 2 and tap to sacrifice a land. Search your library for a land card. Yo, that might be good in the desert deck. The one from Outlaws. Huh. Interesting. Omen Path Tanaya. Vanishing 4. Can we get another 3 foil? There's no way. Whip Quarter. That's some cool art. White and tap. Why is there so many of these where you tap target creature? Morph. Cool. Vanish into Eternity. Exile. This spell casts 3 more to cast if it targets a creature. Exile target non-land permanent. 3 cost to exile. Pemin's Aura. Pay 1 blue to untap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature against flying until end of turn. Or enchanted creature can't be the target of spell or... Wow. That seems like a good card. 3 cost. Enchanted creature is +1 plus... You can't, like, you never use that. That seems pretty decent. I wonder if that's worth anything. Mana War. Comes into play. From your hand, return any 1 creature to its owner's hand. 3 cost bounce spell. That's pretty decent. Blood Chief's Thirst. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost 2 or less. If this spell is kicked, instead of destroy target creature or planeswalker. A 4 cost to destroy creature. Or a 1 cost if it's less than 2. 2 or less. That seems decent. Decent. Bad deal. Draw 2 cards and each player discards 2 cards. Each player loses 2 life. 6 costs. That's steep. And we got Inspired Tinkering. Exile the top 3 cards of your library. Until end of your next turn, you may play those cards. Create 3 treasure tokens. 5 cost. That's not horrible. Yeah, that's not horrible. Not a bad red card. Searing Blaze. Deals 1 damage to target player. And 1 damage to target creature that player controls. Landfall. If you had a land enter... What? It's a landfall in an instant? That's so weird. If you had a land enter the battlefield under your control this turn, Searing Blaze deals 3 damage to that player. And 3 damage to that creature. Weird. Landfall. Briar Patch. Why does it look like that one's face is cut off? Whenever a creature attacks you, it gets -1, -0 until end of turn. That seems horrible for a 3 cost. Warbriar Blessing. Enchant creature you control. Enters the battlefield, enchanted creature fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Enchanted creature gets +0/+2. I still gotta make a... I need to just take all my fight spells and just make Wolverine. I haven't done it yet. Signal Pest. 1 cost. Has Battle Cry. Can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach. When this creature attacks, each other attacking creature gets +0/+... No. What's the point of that? It's a 0/1. It can't be blocked. I guess it's just so it doesn't die when it attacks? I don't know. Liliana Deathmage. Why does that font look really weird? Is that font different than normal Magic font? Turn up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Should target creature's control loses 2 life. Target opponent loses 2 life for each creature card in their graveyard. Oh, Reliquary Tower with the white border. That's cool. I like that. Then we got Okagachi, Vengeful Kami. It's a mythic. Flying Trample 6/6. When it deals combat damage to a player, if that player attacked you during their last turn, exile target non-land permanent the player controls. That's cool. I like that. I like that. Built Bear. Oh, like Build-A-Bear? Built Bear? That's cool. Reconnaissance. That's a good card right there. That's a really good card. I like the Assassin's Creed one. Banishing Slash. Destroy up to one target artifact, enchantment, or tapped creature. Then if you control an artifact and an enchantment. That's so much. That's way too many. Too much criteria. That is interesting. It's like a robot. It's like a bug angel. What is that? Zephid's Embrace. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and gains flying and cannot be target of spells or abilities. Oh, it gives it hexproof? Huh. 4 cost. Eh. Rune Crab. Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent mills 3 cards. A 1-cost mill card. That's fun. Crypt Sliver. We got another sliver. All slivers have regenerate. I wish these weren't the ones where it's all slivers. Soul Drinker. Pay 3 life. Put a 1/1 counter on Soul Drinker. Yikes. A 4-cost 2/2. Don't drink and thrive. That's funny. Oops. Oh no. Rapacious Dragon enters the battlefield. Create 2 treasure tokens. Hey, it's a dragon. Is that worth anything? Reckless Impulse. Exile the top 2 cards of your library until end of turn. Your next turn, you may play those cards. Fun. Argathian Elder. You can tap it to untap 2 target lands. 4 cost? Ugh, I don't know about that. Llanowar Visionary. That's a fun card. Hey, another land. We get a lot of lands in these. Archway Commons. Enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you pay 1. Wow, that is trash. Comes into play tapped, and you have to pay 1. That's horrible. Why would you ever use that? I don't know what the point of that is. Showdown of the Skulls. Actually, the top 4 cards of your library. Oops. Until end of turn. Your next turn, you may play those cards. Whenever you cast a spell this turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Nah, that's not that great. Narset, Parter of Veils. Each opponent can't draw more than 1 card each turn. And then you can... These ones are so weird, where it's literally just negative. Move the top 4 cards of your library, you may reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. Meh. Oh, that's cool. Dark Ritual. That just makes me think of that meme that's been going around on TikTok. The one where they're trying to like summon stuff. Reminds me of that. That's sick in Future Sight. Is that worth anything? I feel like that's worth a bit. Seems like a card that would have value. You should be looking the stuff up, Wyatt.
What?
The cards. It's your bag there. Dark. Ritual. Ritual. Whoops. I did titual. Dark titual. Dark Ritual Future Sight. What we got? $7. I bet you that one's worth a lot in foil. 116 in foil. Whew. That looks so good in foil. That art's cool. Alright. And a girl and her dogs. She got the squad going for a walk. She got a garbage can on her. Alaru, Solemn Ritualist. It's intense. As we will put a 1/1 counter on on each of up to 2 other target creatures. Whenever their non-token creature you control die with a 1/1 counter on it dies, create a 1/1 white spirit. I wonder if that'd be good in Black Panther. I feel like all these cards I'm like, oh, Black Panther? No. Black Panther? No. Birth of Meletus. Search your library for a basic plains card. Reveal it, put it in your hand. Then shuffle your library. Create a wall. You gain 2 life. This is like that card that's in Bloomburrow. There's one where you put a 0/4 wall, but I don't think you search for land. Compulsion. Discard a card from your hand, draw a card. Sacrifice it, draw a card. That's alright. Pirate's Prize. Draw 2 cards, create a colorless treasure artifact token with sacrifice. Oh, it's just treasure. 4 cost to draw 2 cards and get a treasure. Shepherd of Rot. Dude, the black cards are always so intense. Each player loses 1 life for each zombie in play. Yeah, well, that could go in the zombie deck. Vindictive Vampire. That's probably already in the zombie deck, actually. Vindictive Vampire. Whenever the creature you control dies, deals 1 damage to each opponent and you gain 1 life. Moderator. Sacrifice Goblin. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Spitting Earth. Deals to any 1 creature damage equal to the number of modes you have in play. Huh. Mutagenic Growth. Target creature +2/+2. Charge Through. That is goofy. What is that art? Is that supposed to be like Harry Potter? Was it supposed to be Harry Potter or something? Target creature gains trample until end of turn, draw a card. It's not horrible. 1 cost. Scuttlemutt. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. 3 cost. 2/2. Target creature becomes the color or colors of your choice until end of turn. I don't know what you would use that for. There's gotta be something. Pandemonium. This is a good card, isn't it? Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, that creature's controller may have it deal damage equal to its power to target creature or player of his or her. Yeah, that seems like a good card. I think that was a good card, isn't it? Pandemonium. Hollow One. 5 cost. The spell costs 2 less to cast for each card you cycled or discarded this turn. And has cycling 2. Interesting. Life Tap. Why are we getting so many blue future sights? Whenever a forest an opponent controls becomes tapped, you gain 1 life. What? Okay. Cool. Seems usable. Bullshack Dragon. Double Breaker Strike? Double Strike. Attacking the creature. What? I don't understand. Does that combo with some other test card? I don't get it. That must combo with some other test card where you get to like take out the text that's erased or something. Radiant Judgment. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. 3 cost. And cycling. Mistville Plains. Enters the battlefield tapped. You can pay 1 white and tap. Put target creature from your graveyard on the bottom of your library. Activate this ability only if you control 2 or more white permanents. Vidalian Hypnotist. Oh, black. 2 and a black. Tap. Target player discards a card from his or her hand. Play this ability only as anytime you can play a sorcery. That's expensive. 2 to get it out, and then 3 to make them discard a single card. That seems trash. Jaluria. Master Polymorphist. Pay 3 and tap, sacrifice another creature, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-legendary creature card. Put that card on the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. That seems pretty decent. That's a 4 cost though. That's still decent. Gloomsower. Order becomes blocked by a creature. That creature's controller loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. A 7 cost 8/6. Never getting that card out. Diregraph Ghoul. Enters the battlefield tapped. It's a 1 cost 2/2. Very cool. Blazing Crescendo. So turn your library until I'm trying to play that card. Spite Bellows. Lose play. It deals 6 damage to target creature. Evoke. Incremental Growth. Put a 1/1 counter on a target creature. Put 2 counters on another target creature. Put 3 1/1 counters on a third creature. 5 cost. That's a lot of counters. Treetop Village. Comes into play tapped. Add 1 green mana to your mana pool. And then you can make it become a 3/3. I think I run that. I run that in Black Panther, except I have like the original printing of it, I think. What is that? Razorfin Hunter. Merfolk Goblin. You can tap it to deal 1 damage to target creature or player. Blue-red. Huh. Is there a Merfolk Goblin deck? Is that a thing? Dress down. Enchantment with Flash. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Creatures lose all abilities at the beginning of end step sacrifice. So they lose all ability. Limb Duel's Vault. Look at the top 5 cards of your library as many times as you choose. You may pay 1 life. Put those cards on the bottom of your library in any order. Then look at the top 5 cards of your library. Then shuffle. And put the last cards you looked at this way on top in any order. So you just go through your entire deck and just go all the way until you get the 5 cards. Oh, you gotta pay a life though. So you just like fix the top 5 cards to whatever cards you want for 2. This seems pretty decent. Seems like it'd take forever. Sabo's Web. Whenever there's a battlefield, draw a card. Each land with an activated ability that isn't a mana ability doesn't untap during its controls. Ooh, I like that. That's fun. Abbot of Sacred Meeple. Alright. Rafine's Informant. Informant. It combines. Simple. Myth Realized. Because on a creature's spell, put a lore counter. And until end of turn, it becomes a monk avatar creature. In addition to its other types, and gains this creature's power and toughness are equal to the number of lore. Wow. 1 cost. And it's not a creature until you pay 1. That seems decent. You just keep the counters on it. So like it lives through a board clear. Huh. And then you can just make it a creature when they're attacking. I wonder if that's card's usable in some. Gepth What? Geppenzerter Wazer Wander. What is what? Oh, that's not English.
What?
I just tried to read that. It's not English, I think. I think that's German. I was like, what the? What is that? Geppenzerter Wazer Wanderer. Diner. No, is that German? I don't know what that is. Does it? It doesn't say. That's so funny. What the heck? That's so weird. I don't know what that is. Tomb Raider. Or is it Tomb Raider? Draw a card. Very fun. Oblivion Strike. Devoid. It's a devoid sorcery. Exile target creature. 4 cost. Steep. Unexpected Fangs. Is that like a zebra? What is that? He's a zebra. Put a 1/1 counter on and a lifelink counter on target creature. Symbol. Goblin Instigator. Enters the battlefield to create a 1/1 red goblin creature. Oops. Goblin Matron. There's a lot of goblins in this. Comes into play, you may search your library for a goblin card. If you do review that card, put it into your hand. Shovel. 3 cost Goblin Tutor. Not horrible. Overgrowth. Whenever a channel land is tapped for mana, its controller adds 2 green. 3 cast. I like that art on that one. Crashing Boars. Attacks defending player chooses an untapped creature he or she controls. That creature blocks. Gorgon Flail. Ooh, I was going to add this to Captain America. Because it has Death Touch. That's a 2 cost. I think there was a better one. I know there's Basilisk Collar. I used that in there. I don't know if... I think this one didn't make the cut. I think I was thinking about it and I just didn't. Golgari Grave Troll. There's a battlefield 1/1 counters on it for each creature card in your graveyard. And you can remove 1/1 counters from it to regenerate. Oh, you remove a... And it has Dredge 6. What is Dredge again? Is that the one you exile? No. I can't remember what Dredge is. Street Wraith. Has Swamp Walk. It's 5 cost 3/4 and cycling pay 2 life. A common. And we got a Crackdown. Non-white creatures with power 3 or greater don't untap during their controller's untap steps. Wow, there's a lot of like control stuff in the future site borders. Cleaver Blow. This is one I drafted and it was too much going on. I didn't end up using it. Pegasus Guardian. Excel. Target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. 2 cost. Flash spell. Or flicker spell. And then you can get a 6 cost 3/3 flying at the beginning of your step of a permanent. You control left the battlefield this turn, create a 1/1. That seems not great. Prismatic Strands. Some interesting art. Prevent all damage that sources of the color of your choice would deal this turn. Has flashback. Tap an untapped white creature you control. Huh. That seems decent. Decent card. Cloud Spirit. Can block only creatures with flying. That's trash. 3 cost 3/1. Turnabout. Choose artifact, creature, or land. Tap all untapped permanents of the chosen type. Target player controls or untap all tapped Permanents of that type that player controls. 4 cost? Huh. Wonder if there's a way to use that. Wall of Corpses. Sacrifice Wall of Corpses. Destroy target creature blocked by Wall of Corpses. That's dumb. Unspeakable Symbol. Pay 3 life. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. 3 cost enchantment. Besmirch. Until end of turn, gain control of target creature and it gains haste. Untap and goad that creature. 3 cost. That's kind of fun. Goblin Taskmaster. Target goblin gets 1/1/0 and has morph. Doesn't seem great. Gamekeeper. Dude, he's got some insane hair. There's a she. I don't know, it's an elf. Oh, when it's put in the graveyard from play, you may. Why is the text so small? You may remove Gamekeeper from the game. If you do, reveal cards from your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into play and put the other cards revealed this way into your graveyard. That could be usable. Tear Asunder. Exile target artifact or enchantment. If this spell was kicked, exile target non-land permanent instead. 2 costs? That's not bad. Spite Mare. Deals damage. Oh, is dealt damage. Deals that much damage to target creature or player. I kind of like these cards where it's like when it takes damage, it does damage. Yo, we got Garth One Eye. Let's go. I don't think I have this card yet. One of my friends runs this. Choose a card name that hasn't been chosen from among Disenchant, Brain Geyser, Terror, Shivan Dragon, Regrowth, and Black Lotus. Is Garth One Eye worth anything? I don't know. Day of Judgment in white border looks so sick. It's so cool. And we got Goblin King. I have this in foil. It was the first one I got out of the Mystery Booster 2. The art's so good. Lich Duel Mastery. Alright, we're down to 6 packs. Kind of making a mess. Divisionary Tactics. Tap 2 and tap creatures you control. Tap target creature. That seems awful. Deathblade Elite. Provoke. Have target creature defending player controls untap and block if able. Prevent all combat damage to be dealt to and dealt by. Interesting. Nephalia Smuggler. Exile another target creature you control, and then return that card to the battlefield under your control. Rewind. Counter target spell and tap up to 4 lands. A 4 cost? Dude, that seems good. That's like a free. I guess you have to have 4 mana up. Is that good? Rewind? I don't know. Injector Crocodile. When it dies, incubate 3. Swamp Cycling. Chain of Smog. Target player discards 2 cards from his or her hand. Then, player may copy this spell and may choose a new target for that copy. That's fun. Reckless Charge. I don't know, these +3, +0 seem... Scory Cat. +3/+3. Fortifying Draught. Gain 2 life. Target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. Life gain deck. Bookworm. There's battlefield, you gain 3 life and draw a card. Put from your graveyard into your library, 3 from the top. That is another foreign language that I don't know. What card is this? 030. It's I know this card. I can't remember the name of it. I know this card. It's gonna drive me nuts. That's crazy. We got 2 foreign language ones. I don't remember the name of it. Yosai the Morning Star. Yo, it's a white dragon spirit. When the dies, target player skips his or her next untapped step. Tap up to 5 target permanents that player controls. That's interesting. What are you laughing at? What? You're making a bunch of noise. Sitting back there chewing on a chip bag. Sphinx of the Steel Wind. Flying, first strike, vigilance, lifelink, protection from red and from green. 6/6 and a 8 cost. It's not even a legendary? Huh. Counterbalance. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may reveal the top card of your library. If you do, counter that spell if it has the same mana value. That's fun. That's fun. I like that. Flunge, Gunk, Guardian. Last 5 packs. Oops. That didn't open very well. Basri's Solidarity. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. 2 cost. Pretty simple. Tenacity. Creatures you control get +1/+1 game lifelink. And tap those creatures. Thalia established the Order of Saint Traft in an effort to bring together Cathars who would stand against the corruption of the Lunarch Council. Okay, that's some flavor text. Cephalid Illusionist. Comes the target with spell or ability. Put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. Pay 3 and tap. This turn prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and dealt by a creature target creature you control. Wing Splicer. Which is battlefield. Put a 3/3 colors golem artifact creature token onto the battlefield. And then I get flying. Massacre. If your opponent controls the plains you control, swamp, you may play Massacre without paying its mana cost. All creatures get -2/-2. I like the art of that one. Grim Bounty. Destroy target creature or planeswalker create a treasure token. 4 cost. Exuberant Fusiling. +1/+0 for each oil counter on it. When there's a battlefield, and whenever another creature or artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put an oil counter on it. That seems decent. Trample, and it's a 1 cost to 0/1. Orcish Lumberjack. Sacrifice forest, add 3 mana and a combination of red or green. That's a lot of mana. 3 mana for 1. If you have a way to get your lands back. Spike Colony. Comes into play with 4 1/1 counters on it. Remove a 1/1 counter from Spike Colony. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Remove 1 and then you can put on another one. But you gotta pay 2. Evolution Charm. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle your library. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Or target creature... What? Why is it worded like that? Is that the old way they worded stuff? Urborg Volcano. Comes into play tapped, and you can use it to get a black or a red. That art's sick. Deep in the heart of Urborg lie massive volcanoes whose thick black smoke covers the land with perpetual darkness. We're getting so many lands in this. Teferi Mage Zalfur. Flash. Creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield have flash. Each opponent can cast spells only any time he or she could cast a sorcery. That seems good. That's cool. You can just cast spells from your hand as though they had. That's cool. I like that. Brain freeze. Target player mills 3 cards. Storm. Oh, you could just destroy someone with that. Just pop off a storm. Nomad's Encore. A 1-cost white 1/1. Pay 0. The next 1 damage that would be dealt to Nomad's Encore this turn is dealt to target creature you control instead. Oh. It just redirects it to another creature. I guess if you had an indestructible creature. Wormhole Warp. Alright, last 4. Like I always said that for last 5. Wanderer's Strike. Exile target creature, then proliferate. 5 cost. On Sarah's wings, learn to fly. Enchant creature. Enchant creature is legendary. Gets +1/+1 and is flying and vigilance and lifelink. Why would you want to make it legendary? Expel from Oraska. As Ascend. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If you have the Sea's Blessing, you may put that permanent on top of your library instead. Of its owner's library instead. Shoreline Ranger. Some cool art. Looking like he's going ready for battle. Bird Soldier. 6 cost, 3/4 flying, and his island cycling. Power Word of Kill. Destroy target non-angel, non-demon, non-devil, non-dragon creature. Dude, it's just the list of all of them. Deadweight. Enchant creature. Enchant creature is -2, -2. So you could cast legendary sorceries. Huh. Like, which one was that? Oh, that was like, what do you mean? What would be the point? I don't understand. Chain creatures like oh, like sources that can only go on a legendary. Flaring Pain. Damage can't be prevented this turn. And his flashback. A Braid. I know that one. Braid deals 3 damage. Oh, it's from Dominaria. Alright. Yeah, some of these. Oh, this is a good card. Tangle. I know this one. I'm pretty new to Magic. I've only been playing for like a year, so a lot of the older stuff I don't know. I know some of it, but there's a lot. There's a lot to Magic. Tangle. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. Attack creatures don't untap during the controller's next untap step. I think that one's worth a little bit. Sky Snare Spider. Vigilance and Reach. 6 cost, 6/6. Is it Boilerworks? Enters the battlefield tapped. Enters the battlefield, return a land you control to its owner's hand. I've used that before. We're getting so many lands in this. Why is that? Plague Engineer. Enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures of a chosen type your opponent controls get -1, -1. If I ever make Maw, that would go in there. Preordain. Scry 2, then draw a card. It's a good card right there. Hunting Cheetah. Wow, it's a cheetah. That's cool. Cheetah. Deals damage to an opponent. You may search your library for a force card, reveal that card, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. I think I was considering putting this in Black Panther. Because it's like Cheetah, Panther. Like they're cousins or something. I don't remember why I didn't. And you also get to look for a forest. I think I didn't have enough forest, like specific cards in. Oops. Bump the camera. I think I didn't have enough forest in the deck to do it. Alright. Almost to the end. Abzan Battle Priest. Outlast, and each creature you control a 1/1 counter on has a lifelink. Desperate Lunge. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains life. Flying until. Why did I say life? Gains flying until end of turn. Gain 2 life. Time Ebb. Return any one creature to the top of its owner's deck. That's like the same as that other card. Yeah, this one. Except this is a 2-cost, so then you have to have Ascend. And it goes to the top of the owner's library. That's funny. It's like the same thing. But this is just straight. You don't even need Ascend. Windstorm Drake. Other creatures you control flying get +1/+0. 5-cost. Spark Reaper. It is a zombie. Sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. Gain 1 life. Draw a card. Stupor. Target opponent discards a card at random, then chooses and discards a card. 3 costs to make him discard 2. Big score. That's a good card. This would cost a cast spell, discard a card. You get 2 treasures. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot that was a 4-cost. Burning Palm Effect. Afreet. Alright. 1 and 2 red. Burning Palm Afreet deals 2 damage to target creature with flying, and that creature loses flying until end of turn. That's so like specific. Jungle Lion. Can't intercept. So it can't block. It's a 2/1. Zarolf's Packmate. It's a wolf. As the battlefield, draw a card. And it has Foretell. Junkyard Genius. Enters the battlefield, create a tapped Power Stone. What is a Power Stone? Artifact. You can tap it to add a colorless. Sacrifice another creature or artifact until end of turn. Other creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain menace and haste. Does that go in Deadpool? Black red. Mog Infestation. Destroy all creatures target player controls. For each creature that died this way, put 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens onto the battlefield under that player's control. Dude, it's just one person. And then they just get 2? Oh wait, for each creature. So they get like, so if they have 4, they get 8. 5 cost. That's interesting. That's just one person. One player. One player gets the hate. Mental Misstep. Do I have those all the time? Counter target spell with mana value 1. Wow, that's cool. Ensnaring Bridge. Creatures with power greater than the number of cards in your hand can't attack. That's kind of cool. Hey. Cool looking. Map of Lortho's Temple. That's what I say to that. I don't know about that. Oof. That was a rough opening. Steadfast Unicorn. Cool, it's a unicorn. Creatures you control get 1/1 and gain vigilance. That doesn't seem that great. 1 cost, 1/2. I guess vigilance. 4 costs for vigilance doesn't seem. Rock's Meditant. Meditant. Comes into play if you control a green permanent, draw card. Why is there so many like the color specific cards in this? Turtleshell Changeling. Pay 2, switch its power and toughness until end of turn. 4 cost, 1/4, can be a 4/1. It's a changeling. I like the art. Invisible Stalker. Hexproof. And it can't be blocked. I feel like this is a good card, isn't it? Can't be blocked. I forget. Someone uses this. I can't remember who. Remember seeing it in one of our pods. Dark Triumph. To control a swamp, you may sacrifice a creature instead of paying Triumph. Dark Triumph mana cost. Creature uses +2/+0. Reanimate. Put target creature card from any graveyard into play under your control. Use life equal to that. That's a good card. I don't think I have any of these actually. I don't think I have any reanimates. Nimble Bird Sticker. What? Nimble Bird Sticker? It just has Goblin. Or it just has Reach as a Goblin. that's funny. Mogmaniac. Where is dealt damage deals an equal amount of damage to target opponent. Cool. Compost. Whenever a black card is put into one of your opponent's graveyards, you may draw a card. That artwork's very appeasing. Nissa's Judgment. Support 2. Choose up to one target creature. One target creature an opponent controls. Each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it deals damage equal to its power to that creature. Dude, what? You can choose one creature? That's a 5 cost? What? I guess it's like a... That's weird. One creature. And then they deal damage. Huh. I don't know if that doesn't seem good. I don't know. God Pharaoh's Statue. Spells your opponent's cast cost 2 more to cast. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses 1 life. That is horrible. That's gross. Every spell they cast costs 2 more. It's a 6 cost. That's gross. I think I'd use that in... I should put that into Bellow. Yuck. I'm disgusted. Herald of Secret Streams. That's what I used to call it when I went outside and peed on the... Like, when the bathroom's being used. And you go... This is a very... Never mind. Creatures you control with 1/1 counters on them can't be blocked. And we got Kitchen Finks. It's an Oofy? Enters the battlefield, gain 2 life. What's Persist? I don't know what that is. I don't know that keyword. Natural Order. As an additional cost, cast a spell, sacrifice a green creature. Search your library for a green creature card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. That seems pretty decent. 4 cost to get a creature, and you get a tutor for it. I've been thinking about making Kona Rescue Beastie, and I feel like this would be a good card in that. Mox Poison. This one's worth a bit. I think it's worth like $2. It's like one of the few ones that are actually worth something. Alright, the pack that I chose, there's obviously not a foil because we already got the 2 foils. Alright, there's gotta be something good in here though. Custody Squire. Is my phone not charging? Why does it say my battery's low? What the heck? Oh, I must have bumped it and plugged it. Almost killed the stream. Custody Squire. Enters the battlefield. Starting with you. Each player votes for an artifact, creature, or enchantment card in your graveyard. Return each card with the most votes or tied for the most votes to your hand. It's a 5 cost. That seems kind of fun. Everyone votes. I like the ones where like everyone votes. I think that's interesting. Daru Spiritualist. Whenever a cleric you control becomes target of a spell or ability, it gets +0/+2. Watcher for Tomorrow. His Hideaway. When Watcher for Tomorrow leaves the battlefield, Put the exiled cards into its owner's hand. What is it? Hideaway is this creature enters the battlefield tap. Then, when it does, leave the top 4 cards of your library. Exile 1 face down. Then put the rest on the bottom of your library. That seems pretty decent. Apprentice Sorcerer. On your turn, before you attack, you may tap on Apprentice Sorcerer to have it deal 1 damage to any one creature or player. That's stupid. A 3-cost 1/1. Okay, that's dumb. Chainer's Edict. I like this card. Target player sacrifices a creature, and then it has flashback. That's an expensive flashback. 7 cost. That's expensive, dang. Pawn of Ulamog. Another non-token creature you control is put into your graveyard from the battlefield. You may put a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi with sacrifice to add 1. Eh. Punishing Fire. It's got dragons on it. Must be a good card. Deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Whenever an opponent gains life, you may pay 1 red. If you do, return Punishing Fire from your graveyard to your hand. It's alright. Unchained Berserker. Protection from white. Gets +2/+0 as long as it's attacking. 2 cost, 1/1. Becomes a 3/1. 1 with Nature. Whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, you may search your library for a basic land card. Put that card in the battlefield tapped. Good card. Elven Bow. Enters the battlefield, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 1/1 green elf. Elf warrior creature token, and then attach Elven Bow to it. Viridian Claw. 2 costs. A creature gets +1/+0 and has first strike. Darmaka's Command. Green and a white. Choose 2. Prevent all damage. Target instant or sorcery spell would deal this turn. Target player sacrifices an enchantment. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. That seems pretty good for prevent all damage, and it's a 2 cost. I guess that is kind of White's thing. Unnatural Selection. Choose a creature type other than wall. Okay, cool. Target creature becomes that type until end of turn. Contagion. You may pay 1 life and exile a black card from your hand rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Distribute 2 -2 -1 counters among 1 or 2 target creatures. I don't know if that's good. No Regrets. Egret. And that is the last of our Mystery Booster 2. I don't know if that was... We didn't get any, like, banger cards. Like, the last one I opened was crazy. This one was alright. We got 2 foils, though, which is kind of crazy. I mean, one of them was only worth $10, but... I guess I can't complain. 2 foils in a Mystery Booster 2 box is pretty crazy. Alright. I still have another one. I'm not going to open it tonight, but eventually we'll open it. I don't know when. We'll see. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time. Are I in the stream again? Oh, that one. Alright, we'll see you later, chat.